What's up? Cross control. Cruise control? It's on the gameplay settings. I never use cruise control, but it's in there. There is some automatic options, and you can also make custom buttons, or you can just disable. So yeah, in gameplay settings. No problem, and welcome. But yeah, I don't remember ever using cruise control because I'm always driving old trucks. Pedal to metal. Oh shit, this way. I need to change this gearbox. And welcome, yeah. Thank you for the follow. If you're still there. It is. I also play. I play more Euro Truck, you know. But I also love American Truck. I got a Mexico map here. So starting from Los Angeles and going to Jesus Maria. Yeah, it's a long trip, man. I'm going to cross the Mexico border soon. I want to see how this truck will go. This truck has 237 HP. Like, it's really low power. I want to see how this... if I will get stuck in any hill or something. Yeah, I have a big map. How long? I have over 1K hours in Steam, but I play this since 2018, I think. I try to play once per week, you know? Yeah. And you? Oh, that's some beautiful sky, huh? Ah, okay, you're fresh new, I see. You have a wheel? That's the engine brake. No, I mean if you have a steering wheel like this. For the first truck in gaming, man, I think it's follow your taste, no? All the trucks in gaming are cool, yeah. So take the one that you like more, the looking, the interior. That's my suggestion. Imagine if I had more power. Ah, now I can go fast. California desert? Or this is Arizona, I don't know. Need to find a truck store to change my gearbox. Hey, what's up? Game code. Just having a coffee. This is very much the limit of my gearbox, 55 miles per hour. This is so low power. I don't think I have ever driven this low power in American truck before. Me too, man. I just needed to avoid going uphill. And I think I will be fine. Yeah, starting from Los Angeles a few minutes ago when I'm going to down Mexico, you know. The mirror is really far away, so I have to use the virtual mirror. How to get into mods? Well, if I can give you any advice is don't worry much. The best way to get into mods is very slowly, you know, like very slow. A good example is knows exactly what you want from a mod, you know. Oh, the game is good, I'm happy. Don't touch mods. The game is great enough without mods, but let's say, oh, I'm tired of engine sounds. I want a old school engine sound. Then you can search, for example, engine back for our trucks, you know, that you can go to the store and change. Oh, I want, I don't know. Let's say I want more traffic. You don't even need a mod for that. You can just apply a develop command, you know, in the console. But for example, this is a very old truck. It's only possible if you pick the mod. So you go to Steam, for example, Steam Workshop. It's a good place to get a feel. And then you subscribe to the old mod or download manually. And you test, you know, if it is good, if it is nice. The problem of mods is that requires a lot of testing, you know. There is no guarantee if the mod is going to work. There's no guarantee, man, you know. When you put a mod, there's no guarantee if it is good, if it's not gonna break. Ah, okay, new countries and... that can be tricky, you know. So the easiest way, it's for example the Mexico map. I'm going to Mexico, so yeah. You have to download the 2 files, put in the folder, activate, boom, that's it. It's done. But if you want to go to Caribbean, Jamaica, then it's going to be a little more tricky to get working. So what I can recommend is make a profile just for mods, you know? Make a profile just for mods, for testing, and let your main profile clean, you know? Hey, what's up, Cedric? Oh! I'm doing awesome, how about you? I remember your name, man. Can you refresh my memory? Maybe type exclamation follow age. Yeah, King, because if you have a new profile, man, if something breaks, you just load up the original profile and play. 4 years, holy hell. That's some time, huh? Almost no brakes. Ah, let me check my map. This is my map, you see? Original map. This is a little of Canada. It's a mod. And down here, everything that is green here, it's the Mexico map. It's huge, man. No, there is no mega map. It's just Mexico and pro mods. The mega map can extend more, but I'm lazy to work on it. Yeah. Oh, I'm already in Mexico. Okay, there is a service shop here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, this is a very easy, safe way, Cedric, because Canada Pro Mods and Mexico, they don't interact together, they don't connect together. They connect to the original map. So it's actually easy. But after this, it's tricky, you know? Like coast to coast, right? And then after all the mods. So yeah, I feel you, man. The problem of Euro truck and American truck is not exactly building the combos. It's doing them all the time because the game comes with update. Of course, you can choose to stay in the old version for some time, but at some point you have to go up and redo again. So it's tough, you know? For the last version of Euro Truck, I have made a huge combo with Russian maps. It was awesome. And then an update came out. I'm feeling lazy to rebuild again. But yeah, but American truck, it's getting bigger, you know. Many states. Back Assetto Corsa. I played Assetto Corsa yesterday. No, Wednesday. I'm also back to Assetto Corsa, not much as before, but I also got online Drift 7. Yeah, I got online Drift 7. 24 hours. So as you can see, I have a new rig now. It's really good for drifting. Shit, I'm going here. Yeah. The new rig. Coffee machine there. Yeah, this is a van seat that I got from a junkyard. Husky, no, this is a Helsink handbrake. Can you do exclamation rig? I have all the info there. It's a really sexy handbrake, huh? Oh, okay. It's the same. And the handbrake was a donation, actually. It was a German buddy that shipped to me. He said that it was in his house taking dust. So I'm going to change my gearbox. It is actually very easy to buy a DD now, man, compared to before. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing, huh? I had the opportunity to get back to seeing driving with this. Fast gear ratio. I'm going to take this one. What a beautiful Mac, huh? Yeah, I think this is the coolest Sting Workshop truck, man, actually. With a lot of details. It's just a very low power truck, so people don't like much, I guess. I have a 237 HP, man. Like, this is really low power right now. For an American truck, yeah. Well, man, I never had anything better than this, so for me, it's the dream rig, you know? The plan before was going to Moza, but this came in with a better price. For the bundle, you know? I was desperate to get back to driving with a low budget. We got a problem here. Oh man, what's going on? What's happening? So yeah, Cedric, what do you have now? So in this, I got 8 new meters of torque. It's fantastic. Ah, okay, it's this truck here. It's making the mess. The new Saint Magic is the one that people say that has new FFP technology. That one? Ah, okay. Nice. Nice, nice. Saint Magic. So, if this... Oh, you had the R9. I see. Is it much better than R9 or no? Oh man, I have to improvise here. This is Mexico. There's no law here. Oh, the pedals, okay. So in the end of the day, all these DDs will be similar feeling, I guess, if they have the same torque. But of course, there is all the software compatibility with titles that can change. Like some wheels just works better than others in some titles, you know, like default FFB, you don't have to tweak anything. Even these pedals, you know, these are the cheapest Fanatec pedals, and I think they are awesome. So what I want is just a video card. The rig is good for now. Oh, come on. Oh, the lights is off. Yeah. Especially for me, I don't do track racing like GT or F1, so I really don't need more than 8 new meters. Like I was rallying yesterday on RBR and it was already shaking the room, you know? Got some heavy traffic here, huh? Yeah. GT3 and Formula. I really don't like, man. GT3 and Formula. Maybe one day. So how does Saint Magic works? What if you want a GT wheel with buttons? How does that work? You need the Saint Magic wheel itself? I would like to get a more bigger wheel without buttons maybe, but then it's nice to have buttons, you know? What's my gears? So yeah, I like to have buttons somewhere. So if I get a wheel with no buttons, I will need to have a button box somewhere or something like that. Oh, the hub. I can do the same with Fanatec. This hub from Fanatec costs is like $120, I think, 150. So this hub will come like with 8 buttons, I think, and paddle shifting. Yeah, it's not many buttons, it's just a few. But this wheel here that you see, it's a really nice universal wheel, you know? Oh shit, man. Okay. What a big desert. This is a really nice cabin with a good view. You can see a lot in this cabin. It's cool, right? Yeah. It's for the views and also for me. Yeah, if I turn the blinkers, you can see there lights, beacon. Yeah. Yeah, that is in Hub, you know. You can also build virtual, not virtual, like touch screen button box. If you have a tablet, for example, you can use it as a button box for American truck, like truck functions, and you just touch screen. And how do you play, Sam? What kind of screen do you use? Or is it VR? Oh, triples 25, 27. Ah, that's cool. It's probably the most immersive, chill way to play AC. It's very demanding, right? If you want to make triples to look good in AC, like to look really good. What's up, Albino? I'm doing awesome. How about you? That's a big name, huh? So yeah, Cedric, it's not that AC, it's heavy. If you want to make Assetto Corsa to look like candy, then it's heavy. It's demanding. What's happening here, man? I don't understand why it's not moving. Well, I don't have all day. You probably have a nice GPU then. Too much traffic trouble, man, here in this Mexico map. It keeps doing shit, huh? It's actually because I multiply the traffic from the default, you know, so this can cause some AI instability, but still cool. It's still realistic somehow, you know, because these things can actually happen. Yeah. So if I have a triple, Cedric, I would be able to see that mirror. Maybe the other one. But yeah, if I had triples. Yeah. Oh. Let me get some diesel. The problem is the division in the middle, you know? Which, if it is American truck, you can actually use, you see, I have a division in the windshield that you can maybe match with that. But other than that, I think it sucks. Have you seen same rig with 4 monitors for American truck? It actually makes sense because of the bar there in the middle. Yeah. Like 2 monitors for each side of the windshield, plus 2 monitors for both windows. In a real Kenworth interior, you know? That is actually sick, but it's only for American truck. Something that could be interesting as well is I have this ultra wide. Putting 2 normal monitors on the sides to make it triple, yeah. That would be huge field of view. But to be fair, I don't know, man. I like a lot. How can I say? I like a lot compatibility, you know? Because I like to play many games. So having a single ultra wide, it's actually a better compatibility and performance in overall than triples. Like triples is not gonna work well in Forza, for example. So triples is a very high level scene stuff for sure. It's a nightmare, is it? I see. Yeah, normally who has triples, it's for a specific title, so... Yeah, normally people buy triples to play AC only, or iRacing, or Euro Truck. Oh, you can also do flight simulation with triples. Yeah. You have a triple 27. Are they 2K or 1080p? 2K, oh, that's brutal then. That's a lot of pixels to render, man, Jesus Christ. Yeah. And the GPU is what? Oh, AMD. Nice. Nice, nice. The dark side of the force. Exclamation PC if you want to see my PC. This is the PC that I bring from Brazil, just the monitor that is, it's new. But my Porta 3060 is doing a great job actually, yeah. It's a very good video card. This video card was a gift actually, I did not pay for it. Right now it's not exactly an interesting moment to buy a new NVIDIA video card. Maybe it's more interesting to buy AMD. But I really like the encode chip from NVIDIA, you know. I am actually using right now full power, you know. So if I buy AMD, I'm not gonna have that. But in a scenario of gaming only, that you don't work with video or don't care, I would definitely consider AMD. Yeah. And it's not only that, the prices are also really high. So the AMD that you have 790X is equivalent to what? 4080 or something? Ah, okay. It's the rival. That's nice. I wish I could test an AMD card, man. Yeah. It doesn't matter actually also in NVIDIA if I can have a streaming PC. But all these things, you know, having second PC, this and that, it's more power consumption, space, and streaming is not even my job, you know. So I don't think it's worth the investment. So yeah. Streaming in the same PC is not difficult if you have a... It's actually very easy if you have an NVIDIA card. But let's say if you are a pro streamer, if you live from this, then it's definitely a good idea to have a streaming PC. And in the main PC, you can even run AMD or whatever. Doesn't matter. I think if you try to encode in AMD, I think it will use the 3D, you know? I'm not so sure, but I believe it will use the 3D handler, which means you're gonna lose frames. You're gonna lose the power to handle the game a little to encode the stream. In the NVIDIA, it's different. It's like having two GPUs, one for the 3D and the other one for the encode. That's why it's nice. So you pretty much don't lose anything from streaming NVIDIA, but of course there is all the fancy things in OBS that can use the 3D, but not the encoding. And then you say, oh Kirk, you have a 12 cores, you can stream from the CPU. I tried. If my CPU gets overloaded with multitasking, it will drop the core clock of the faster cores, you know? Which means I will also lose high frame rates in Euro Truck, for example. Because my auto boost can take few cores to 5 gigahertz, but it can't take all of them to 5. So if it is in heavy load, it will try to balance, you know, the cores. So that's why the NVIDIA is so good. But I don't know if I'm not so sure, but I don't think the AMD has this. You're gonna have to burn 3D for rendering. That's why I would like to test. Just for experience, you know, I like testing things, you know. Testing performance by myself, and I'm not exactly a PC enthusiast, but I like testing performance for the things, for the scenario that I do, you know. Yeah, the DLSS, man, I barely use, you know. I don't play ripplaways. The last thing that I was using the DLSS, it was in WRC, EA WRC, for the Unreal Engine. But other than that, man, I play old games. They don't have a DLSS. Ray tracing, it's also a myth for me. And then in the NVIDIA Shadowplay, whatever, the application, you can apply some filters, which is like a reshade, you know. There is some cool things, but I don't use, to be honest. Yeah. I don't even have the NVIDIA app installed. I just have the driver and that's it. I think the super resolution technology, the FSR, is not upscaling. That can be actually really good in some titles, man. If you go into play Star Citizen, for example, in triples, I think some upscale will help you to reach certain frame rate, I don't know. Yes and no. Let me tell you, when you go to the city, man, it's CPU bound, you know? When you go to the space, it's GPU, but it's not so... It is heavy, but I think you can do it. Actually, you can have more than 60 frames. Yeah. To be fair, man, I don't know any game more demanding than Star Citizen that I have tried myself. Yeah. heavily modded armature. I see. Yeah, because mods can have a 4K texture, right? But the thing with Star Citizen, it's also the CPU, man. Like, imagine I have a 12 cores, 24 threads. And when I go to the city, it spikes 90% usage, 80% usage. But I imagine that the new 90,000 3D Ryzens can do amazing there. I would like to have one to go there and... I was just watching benchmarks, man. These latest AMD CPUs are like a monster, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they will beat Intel soon with GPUs. It would be nice to have some better competition and better prices. Yeah. Time to engage my last gear. Ah. I have 13 gears. Oh, I got PC. It's because it's too small, you can't see in my phone. But I got PC info in my phone. Let me see if I can show you. There. It's CPU temperature, usage, GPU, fan speed, even FPS. I don't need to have FPS counter in game. I can use in my phone. So let me get this. For example, right now, you see? Oh, why this is so hard, man? 95 FPS. Yeah. So this is Sync Hub linked to MSI Afterburner. Of course, if you have a triple screens, you can just put this in a very far side of the monitor. Hey, what's up, Squeeze? Let me see if there is any important matches. This fourth monitor is in the top, like for iRacing. iRacing, what's the name? Relatives. I think this is the meta of iRacing players, having a fourth monitor in the top. Oh, what's day? What's going on, man? No, it's weekend. Any important messages? No, there's nothing here. A curved on the top. Holy hell, man. Ah, that's crazy, huh? Yeah. Maybe one day I will do the same, Cedric. Yeah. Have you tried virtual reality for iRacing? In a motorcycle crash, oh sorry man. 24, that is really young, huh? That's really young. Oh shit, where's my system info? Yeah. That's why it's dangerous to use phone when driving. Yeah, sorry man. Yeah, sorry, man. I never, to be honest, I never lost anyone very close to me, so I don't know how it is. Yeah. Have a great day, dude. Oh, the weather is getting really rough here, huh? I think it's time for a new coffee. Is anybody else going to also have a coffee? Ah, it's a light rain actually. It's just a lot of clouds. So what is your plan, man? What are you going to play today or tomorrow? Tomorrow I am between doing some track racing in Automobilista or Richard Burns Rally. Is it good? For me, it's awesome. Yeah. It's not like project cars like people say, you know. It's a simulator, man. It's a proper sim, you know. Yeah. What I like there the most is all the car options. You have a go-karts. Yeah, you have everything. You have a GT, a lot of generation of Formula 1, Formula Vintage, Formula Classic, go-karts. You have GT 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have old muscles, a few street cars, rallycross, Formula Junior, Formula V, Formula F3, whatever. You have what's the name of the oval with Formula 1? I don't remember. The second, yeah. The last. And I like to go there mostly to do lobbies. And if no one plays with me, I play alone with the bots, you know. The bots are the best, you know, the best ones. The AI. So yeah, there's a lot of classic vintage content. It's a very solid title, man. I love it. It does have a triple support, everything. Force feedback, you probably don't have to change anything. It's good to go. What a cool trip, huh, man? So have you ever played this Automobilista 2? Yeah, man, I have done lobbies there in the past with like 16 players, you know? Chilling and having a good time. If you can have some friends to play with, a community, it can be totally a fun, relaxing experience, you know? Like when you play iRacing, it's more serious for sure. Not use the control? No, Wolf, I never use cruise control, man. Yeah. I mean, I never tried to use cruise control, man. I play truck sim for 6 years. Can an old truck like this have a cruise control, by the way? Engine brake button, wipers, tractor parking. What is that, man? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it can. Maybe not. That is for the differential there, you see? Look, I lock the differential. Ah. Very cool. You have a good point, man. I was actually thinking that. But that is just a tablet. But I know what you mean. No GPS, must use the signs, huh? Yeah, but that is a tablet. What is the green light, man? Oh, it's coming. Oh no, red light again. Yeah. I think I only do, yeah, I only do this for trucking. When I play Bing and G, I like to have the paddles if I switch to a Lamborghini, for example. That's why Moza is cool, because they have the blinkers and stuff. I don't understand why Fanatec have not developed any truck wheel yet, or blinkers or something. I mean, they are more focused on racing scenario, yeah. I guess. Expensive wheels for racing. Yay, green light. Let's go. For fun attack, yeah. Well, what I saw, it's a mini button box that you can attach to the wheelbase. But it's not exactly for fun attack, it goes USB, you know? It's just the measure of the physical thing, it's to attach to the base. It's a mini button box with the ignition key. I would actually like to buy it. I might do at some point. I think it will be cool to have an ignition key to spin. Have you guys seen the Hori wheel? Hori wheel, is that the name? There is a big wheel in the market, it's for trucking pretty much. I think that comes with blinkers actually. I would never buy that because I also like to do racing. But for truckers only, it looks really interesting, I guess. Hori. Yeah. How much torque? Because the torque, it's actually, in my opinion, it's important for trucking. It's nice. I will give you guys an example. I have a full FFB for centering in high speed. So the high speed centering here, it's full power. And then you ask me why. It's to feel the trailer, to feel the G-forces of the truck and the trailer. In the real life, if you are inside a car, if you start turning too fast, you feel the body of the car, it's not gonna do it, right? So I did the same here. So if I am too high speed, if I start trying to turn, it gets heavy and I won't do it. So the bouncing of the trailer, I actually feel here, it's heavy. So when I am on a high speed, if I try to turn, I can feel the G-forces, you know? Oh shit, what is this? 600, So in a low speed, I can steer. It's not exactly that light, but one finger is possible. It comes back to the center. But in a high speed, it gives me all the feeling of the G-forces, you know? So, but if the wheel was lighter, I would not have this good feeling. So good. I guess. I don't know. So yeah. But some people actually does only scene tracking, you know, so makes sense. Like racing, it's intensive, you know, man. It's not for everybody. You can make race and chill, yes, it's possible. But in overall racing, it's something intensive, especially if you want to do well. Yeah, iRacing, it's sweaty, right? Yeah, for sure, man. Like I did I have done iRacing, you know, ovals in my T500, and after 2 hours I was dead, man. Yeah, I think it's a balance, of course, yeah. Finding a balance. Where where do you think is more fun iRacing, the latest levels or the rookies? I had some fun playing rookie leagues, you know. People say, "Oh, the rookies are a shit." No, it's actually fine. Because if you are a rookie, you also deserve to be with them. But if you are better than a rookie, you can just let them go or get away from them. Oh, you knew? Okay. Well, like me then. I only did rookie stuff. I have won few Miata races just because I did survive to the end. It was funny. Yeah. Yeah. It's possible if you actually in iRacing rookies, man, the first lap is crucial. If you learn how to predict the rookies, you know, because they will spin out in the first lap, they will go out of the track and they will come back. So you need to predict. If you learn to predict what they do when they do shit, you know, you can actually avoid it. So Wolf, that mod, I use it. That mod is actually interesting, but some changes, some sounds I don't like much, man. Like the suspension when it goes off-road. I think it does really well in some sounds, but some others I don't like much. But I know what you mean. It has nice sounds there. Sound fixes. It's on the top of the mods. Why do I have Aurora here, man? Is it possible to see the Aurora Borealis from Mexico? Just for a feeling, I might see that one. Do you guys know that to feel the proper physics of the game, G-forces and proper FFB, you need to turn the stability off, truck stability and trailer? If you have that up, you won't actually have the full feeling. Big lights, no. Man, I think I will drink another coffee. Oh, now I remember something that I like from the sound fixes, Wolf. If I am not mistaken, that mod changes the rain sound. The water drops in the cabin, making it very loud. If I'm not mistaken, it's the sound fixes that will do that. And that is awesome. I might have to give another go to the mod and change some sliders. I just got annoyed of the suspension sound in the off-roading. It was really bad. Ah, okay. It's because I'm using a mod for polar nights to make the nights more shorter, you know? So I guess it's also bringing the aurora. It's a Steam Workshop mod, polar nights. It's really cool. If you prefer brighter nights and short nights. In Euro Truck there is one for brighter nights actually, just brighter nights, but in American Truck I did not find the same mod. Yeah, I still have some aurora there behind. It's vanishing. So what time is it where you guys live? For me is 6:42 p.m. Almost 12. That is West Coast, US. Or mid-country, I don't know. Wolf. I am located on Central Europe. Oh, Central America, I see. Texas. Oh, nice. I have the full Texas state here. Have you ever tried this Mexico map? It has many connections to Texas and Mexico. There's many roads to enter Mexico. I saw that. I believe I even saw the truck mows a wheel in a fun attack base. I think I saw that. Oh, you prefer the DLC maps? Okay. But if one day, man, if you ever say, oh man, I want to drive somewhere new, this is really easy to install. It don't change anything, you know, you can go from US, Mexico and come back. This is really easy to install. So yeah, I have seen this. It's possible to use the MOS blinkers here. With some adapters, I guess. Hey, no problem, man. Was a pleasure sharing with you. Have a good day, Wolf. Whoa. Oh, I still want more 1,000 kilometers to go. That's a lot of kilometers, huh? I have no power to pass the speed bump, man. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Go, go, you can do it. How is this possible? All right, this is it. I will finish this another day probably. That's a huge ass long trip. So yeah, happy weekend.